What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building, peep squad. Let's get down to the situation. It is the end of an era. OMG, today was the last day of the Wendy Williams show. You already know a lot of people are just shocked, surprised, and don't want to believe it. It is what it is. It's an end of an era. Hopefully we see Wendy Williams somewhere else doing something, baby. But in any event, when it comes down to the situation, Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter, he was feeling a certain type of way about the situation of Wendy Williams' last show and her not being sent off right. Like, why wasn't she there on the last episode? It's about her. It's her show. It's her name. It's everything with Wendy. But at the end of the day, they will use you up and abuse you and throw you out like trash. Like you didn't make them billions of dollars. Like you didn't make the network Monte, okay, for 10 years, and all of a sudden at the end of the years of Wendy being on TV and having her own show, she decides, to be absentee. But when it was good, it was good. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. We got Chevy Shepard. She is ready to replace Wendy. She's all up in there, baby. She's been throwing shots, throwing shade, talking about Wendy Williams' health, her mental illness, and things of that nature. Talking about she's sick, and when I knew her back in the day, we wasn't friends because of some reason. Basically thanking God that she wasn't Wendy Williams' friend back in the day. Like, Lord, it is what it is. But let's get down to Kevin Hunter. Kevin Hunter recently did an interview with Entertainment, and he basically says, I feel like it is a travesty on the part of Debmar-Mercury to have such a unceremonious departure without Wendy being involved. It is the first time in the history of talk shows for this to be done, especially for a show that has been on for more than 10 years. There is absolutely no reason why a bigger celebration that involved Wendy could not happen. I know the blood, sweat, and tears that went into making the show such a success. And I am not happy with the way the show is going out on a personal level. And I am truly sorry that the show fans have to see it go down the way that it is. Lord have mercy. You are absolutely right about that situation. I don't agree with you always, Kevin Hunter, but you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely right, baby. And in any event, yes, look how they're doing Wendy Williams. Like, this is her show. This is what she built. They're using her name. They're using everything to keep the show going, to keep paying people. If her name was taken off from the beginning, they wouldn't be able to pay the creditors and have the ad time. They need her name. They still using her Instagram, her YouTube page that has her name on it, but I guess they own it. But in any event, yes, the way that they're treating her, the way that they're doing her, the way that Wendy got to fight for her money, the way that Wendy has to have a payee like she's on SSI, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on in this situation where she can't have people that she choose to be her payee, or basically, help her out with her money when she need to get it, like her son, like antibody, like, Lord have mercy. Now she got to deal with strangers to get money to pay a bill. She got to deal with strangers, basically go to court and get approval and everything. Like, come on, like, this is crazy. And then at the end of the day, she's not able to be on her show, the last day that there is for her show that she done had for 10 years. And put on show after show, fainted on the show, told all her business at the end of the day. She done roasted people. She done did everything. She made sure the show stayed up. She brought on comedians that we haven't seen in a long time. And she also extended olive branches to a whole bunch of people to get their career going. And even if she talked negative about you and she slammed you, because recently she done slammed some people out here in these streets before, she took the hiatus. And guess what? Their stock and their value went quadruple. I mean, it went quadruple. It went high up. So at the same time, You can say this and you can say that about her, but she put a lot of people on, and a lot of people respected her, and a lot of people that were entertainers and celebrities learned a lot from Wendy Williams and appreciated Wendy Williams as well, because she taught them never to be slipping. Never slip when you get on TV. Never slip when you're doing an interview. Watch your back, watch your front, and make sure everybody in your circle is tight, because Wendy Williams had the tea and she had the drop on everybody. And even if you don't like her, at the end of the day, 10 years and there's no goodbye party, 10 years you ain't back in that chair, sitting on that pink chair and saying farewell to all the producers, all the people that work there. You know, she done made a lot of people rich. She done put a lot of money in a lot of people's pockets from all different races and nationalities. And at the end of the day, we are seeing what society will do to you at the end of the day. So baby, never get too comfortable where you at. If you build up somebody's platform, you build up their network, you build up anything, at the end of the day, when they want to throw you out and act like you don't exist, that's exactly what they will do. No matter what you're going through. When Wendy Williams was making that million, thousands, hundreds, 50s, 10s, 20s, and billions for the network, for everybody, it was all good. She could do whatever she wanted to do. This is crazy. Never thought in a million years that this will be the end of the Wendy Williams show, and the way it has ended and everything. It's just really unbelievable that this is going on and this is happening. And Wendy's really, trying to keep her head above water. Not having her money, not having her show, being disrespected by the new person that's supposed to replace her, being disrespected by everybody that had something to do with the Wendy Williams show and was a part of the Wendy Williams show and benefited off the Wendy Williams show. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Just know it could happen to you. Chew you up and then spit you out when they feel like you serve no more purpose to them, and when they have no more purpose for you. Because if it was anybody else, there would have been a better goodbye celebration. It would have lasted at least for a week or two. She's been on TV for more than 10 years plus, and she won all types of awards. It's like, we watching this disrespect right before our eyes. And it's so disrespectful that Kevin Hunter had to jump up out of his seat and basically say something, because the whole time they've been floating the Wendy Williams show around while she hasn't been around, because basically she's been getting better. She should have been getting better a long time ago, especially if you guys are her handlers and everything, and you got all these complaints, and you guys talked about all the things that Wendy did. This is what Wendy did. She's totally losing it, but you kept plopping her back down in that chair until she come flop back in that chair for a period of time, baby. But Wendy says she ready. I can't wait for Wendy to come back and come strong, and I hope she does it independently. Okay, baby, show them what you working with, girl. They saw her slowly, raveling out of control. Did they do anything? Nope. They just watched it, took notes, and when she got too sick, they done spilled all the beans out here. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. But yes, Wendy Williams, you will be sadly missed, and hopefully that you will get back to your